Okay, it's Algebra 1, Lesson 57, factoring the greatest common factor. Before break, one of the last things we looked at was multiplying terms, okay? And sometimes we had a monomial multiplied by a binomial. So we have 2x times 3x is 6x squared. Then we got 2x times negative 4 is negative 8x, right? We looked at that before, and this was your answer. So when you multiply, you had the answer. It's all put together. Today we're going to take the answer, we're going to break it apart. We're going to go backwards, okay? We're going backwards today. The process of going backwards is called factor, or to factor or factoring. And when we factor, what that means is just breaking it apart. You're taking this and you're breaking it apart. So factoring means to break it apart, okay? What does factoring mean? Break it apart. What does it mean?
Breaking apart.
Break it apart, okay? Not breaking apart, break it apart, okay? So, here are the steps, which you all have written down. Here we go. I'll do numbers 1 and 2. Just watch right now, pencils down. Okay, number 1, 36k plus 16. I'm looking for common factors. I'm going to factor things apart and seek common numbers to factor out. So, I know 36 is like saying 6 times 6. And I'm looking to see if there's a 6 in 16. What times 6 is 16? Well, this doesn't really go into 16. So I'm going to try to see if there's another number. So I know 36 is 6 times 6, but 6 is not a common factor. So 16. We know 16 is 4 times 2, or I'm sorry, 4 times 4. So we know that 36 is also 4 times 9, right? So, and 36k is like 4 times 9 times k. So, put a plus sign in the middle. This is another way of looking at this problem. So, this is like saying 4 times 9 times k, and this is 4 times 4. So, I ask myself, what's a common number? I'm trying to seek the common number that's in both. What's the common number, everyone? 4. Okay, 4 is the factor. I'm going to break that apart. I'm going to take the 4 out. I'm going to factor 4 out. So, then I ask myself, 4 times what? 4 times what is 36k? Well, that's 9k. Okay? Oh, by the way, when I factor, I circle them so I know what I factored out. So, 4 times 9k is 36. Then I ask myself, what's 4 times what is 16? Positive 4. When you're trying to find these numbers in the middle, the hint is really right here when you broke it apart. Okay? See how the 4 came down, 9k came down? So, that's your answer. We're all done with number 1. Number 2. Number 2 is a lot bigger. I'm going to ask myself, I'm using my math mind, I'm thinking, okay, look, I have 18, 54, negative 9, 27. What's the greatest common factor? What's the common number in all of those numbers? 9, right? We know that 9 times 2 is 18. We know that 9 times 6 is 54. We know that 9 times 1 is 9 times, and then we have a p there. And then 9 times 3 is 27. Okay, so what's the common number that's in all these terms? It's 9. So I'm going to circle 9 on each of these because those are all the terms that have 9 in them. And I'm going to factor out a 9. I'm going to put 9 in the front. And then I ask myself, 9 times what is 18p to the 5th? Well, 9 times 2p to the 5th is 18p to the 5th. 9 times 6, p to the 2nd power, is 54p to the 2nd power. Right? And I'm just copying 6p to the 2nd down here. Minus 9 times negative p is negative 9p. And then 9 times 3 is positive 27. That's positive 3, so put a positive sign there. That's it. I just factored out a 9. I can't factor anything else out, so I'm done with this problem. Okay? So factoring means to break apart. We're going backwards today. Make sense? Okay, what I'd like you to do is, if you're on this side of your row, now you have your new seats. So 1s, you're on that side. You're going to tell the 2s about number 1. 2s are telling on this side. You're going to tell the number 1s about number 2. Okay, ready, set, and talk. Okay, number 3. Number 3, turn to your neighbor, look at number 3, everyone. Turn to your neighbor and tell him what's a common factor that you see there. Okay, what was the common factor, everyone? 7, right? We could see that 35 is like saying 7 times 5. And we have a negative sign in the front, by the way. And then we have 7 times 3 times p to the 4th. Now, what's the common number you should take out? What's the common number? 7. But what else does both of them have? Negative sign. So you shouldn't just take out a 7. You should take out a negative 7 times, then we have 5 plus 3p to the 4th power. Okay? Make sense? Okay, let's do number 4 now. Oh my goodness. Number 4. Ready, set, go. Throw it away then. That does what? No, everyone does it, really. It's really interesting because the first couple months or month that we had it, people would just do the eraser, and then one student figures out, I'll just do it on the floor, and then it kind of like spreads like wildfire. Yeah, you've never seen wildflowers? They spread, they grow everywhere. Yeah, they can be. Wildflowers? I meant to say wildfire, but it's... They stand on the wall. They do this the whole time. Okay. Shh. Okay, so what's the common number you saw? That's the common factor is 9. So 9 times 3, don't erase your boards because there were mistakes. You need to fix your boards before you erase them. Okay, the common number is 9, right? Now I got a question for you. What else is common in each of these 3 terms? The n, right? So there's one n here, there's an n here, and there's an n here. Are there any more n's that are common? No, so you should be taking out or factoring out a 9n, and then you have 3n squared minus n plus 1. And that's your final answer, okay? So if you made a mistake, please fix it, okay? We've actually run out of time, so I'm going to end the lesson there.